Hi, this is Dr. Tony, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing you this weekend where we're going to talk about lots of topics like how to burn fat, how to maximize the body that God has given you, why people have cravings and why people gain their weight all the time, how to burn fuels, blood sugar, fat, cholesterol, hormones. We're going to talk about a lot of things, and we're going to talk about maximizing your health. And I wanted to talk to you about a topic that is so common. You see people who are overweight and unhealthy at the same time. You read the medical literature, it's littered with people who die of heart disease because they have weight, people who have diabetes and have weight at the same time, and it's impossible to go through the medical literature without seeing this correlation. But I want to ask you something, and I want to appeal to your rational mind for a moment, so I want you to consider this, that just because both things happen at the same time does not mean that the weight is causing the unhealthiness. Might it be that the unhealthiness might actually be causing a person to not be able to burn fat, a person to actually store extra fuels, and that if you try to fix the symptom, in this case weight, instead of its cause, you should expect to have the symptom over and over again. Just like if you take cholesterol medications to fix the cholesterol symptom and you get off the cholesterol medication, your cholesterol goes back up because you didn't fix its real cause, you fixed the symptom instead. So I want to actually appeal to you to actually pursue the cause rather than the symptom. And I want to also let you know that if you had a healthy body, your body would burn fuels like it's never burned fuels before. Now, healthy bodies, what does that mean? Well, I want to tell you that God has not made a futile body. The Bible tells us you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that word fearful, I'd love to tell you more about that and hope to tell you about that tomorrow at the seminar. But basically, the Bible actually says that we have an amazing body that bears God's signature, his image. And I don't know about you, but when you think about that, shouldn't that mean that we are amazing? We are the best of God's creation? So to me, health is not just the lack of a disease, but actually when your body is functioning the way that God has designed it to, when every cell in your body is functioning the way that God has designed every one of those cells to function. And so here's the thing I want to show you. If you have healthy cells, and by the way, you have 100 trillion cells in the body, if you have healthy cells, then you can make healthy organs from those cells. Healthy heart and healthy eyes and healthy kidneys. You can be a very healthy person if every cell in your body is healthy. And the way your cells become healthy is that your cells have to make energy. Your cells want to glorify God. Your cells want to be thriving with energy times 100 trillion cells. So cells want to make energy, but the laws of physics say that we can't make energy out of nothing. Nothing can make energy out of nothing except for one thing in the universe, and that's God. God can make things out of nothing, but you can't. So every cell has to take in some sort of a fuel, like your car has to take in some sort of a gasoline in order for it to function. And then at the turn of a key, there's a spark in your engine, and your car takes gasoline and turns it into electrical energy, and your cells take fuels and they turn it into cellular energy. And the key that makes things work in your cells are nutrients and two other ingredients that I'll tell you when you get to the seminar. But basically, when people look at this, what they don't realize they're looking at is an equation that says you have to put fuels in the cells for them to turn into energy, but something has to make that happen. This word, this converting fuels into energy, is called metabolism. Your ability to turn fuels like blood sugar and fat into energy is called metabolism, and we should be maximizing your body's ability to take fuels and turn them into energy. Now consider that for just a moment. We're talking about maximizing the way your cells make energy times 100 trillion cells. We're talking about maximizing the way your cells burn fuels times 100 trillion cells. We're talking about if your cells were doing what they're supposed to do, they'd be burning fuels full of energy and performing at a high level. But most people, when they think about dieting, they think about, how do I limit fuels? How do I limit the carbs, the proteins, the calories, the fat? Why shouldn't they focus instead on maximizing the engine that burns the fuels in the first place? So that's what we're going to talk about this weekend. We're actually going to talk about maximizing this body that God has given you, and I look forward to seeing you this weekend. God bless you.